the reason we call it Among Us National Pond is because it is shaped like the impasta. This is Dick's ultimate fishing pole. The first step to fishing is get your rod. Then you need to put a sinker on your rod. Then, let me show you what the sinker is. You should easily be able to put the sinker on with a pair of pliers. Then you need to attach the hook by tying a knot through the hole right here. Then you can put either your fake bait or your live worm on the end. Most people prefer night crawlers, but they all do really good well. You can also use bread and really just about anything. Step 2 is you are going to need to know how to cast your rod. Now I'm using just a really easy press fishing pole. So all you have to do is press and hold the button. Then you want to put it over your shoulder, but not just over it like this. You want to put it at angle, more like this. Then you want to cast out, and maybe like midway right here would be the best place to let go. As follows. Then the next step is roll it in. I don't use a bobber much, but if you use a bobber, all you gotta do is wait, sit there, and watch for the bobber to go down. And then once the bobber goes down, you just yank it real hard and reel it in with the reel. Now since I don't use that, I just reel it in at a very slow pace until something bites. Then I yank it and do the same as you do with a bobber. Yank it and reel it in. Step 3 is you want to know your tension on the rod. So what I mean by tension, for people who don't know what that means, is if you're reeling it in, you're pulling a force this way. And kind of like Newton's third law, for every force there's an equal and opposite reaction. So when you're pulling it this way, the fish is going to be pulling this way. This causes tension in the line. So what you're going to need to do with that line is let it roll, let the fish go a little, but keep it with a little bit of tension, not till your line snaps. But then once you tire the fish out, you can reel it in. Now with some stronger lines, you can continuously pull in smaller fish since they don't have enough power to snap the line or really just cut the line. And the final and last step is please, and I mean please, stop trying to catch fish with no bait. No! It's close to impossible. I also gotta be wondering what the fish think. I think I should bite down on this really sharp thing.
Oh, hi. I am Zyler's best friend, and I am a beginner at fishing. So,
First day?
So yeah. Oh, darn it.
Turner, you use one hand.
Okay.
You just about cut me open. World record right there. Look how far off the bait. What the beginner did, but his only landed about this far away from the bait. This is what you're meant to do. Get some WD-40. Here we go. Here's a rod. Another important part of fishing is habitat. Some fish like deeper water. Some fish like shallower water, which means higher up water with less water in it. And some fish, and most of the fish, like places with algae and underwater vegetation. And one good part of underwater vegetation would be seeing plants grow close to the words. I don't like them. Being close to land. Stuff like this would be pretty good. But I think for the best places that I fish in are shallow areas with more vegetation. One important part about fishing is patience. Patience is like waiting in line, and it is with fishing. You gotta wait, and then once you get to the end of the line, and it's your turn in line, you end up snagging a fish. But that's not always the case. It's just a game of patience, as I said. But you don't always get something. Now, the more you try, the more you learn. And the best times for fishing is at morning and night time. Now, if you're fishing it during the day, you can't always expect something. But it's the same for fishing at night and morning. Don't always expect something without knowing exactly that you're gonna get it. Why are cookies called cookies and bacon called bacon? If you bake cookies and you cook bacon. Sorry, this ain't part of the video. Got it! Now that we're done fishing, we can jump on the trampoline. Bring a buddy with you and have a good time. Back